Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have my 2017 NFL Week 9 predictions, and this is going to be another fun week of NFL football, and I'm excited for it, so let's jump into my predictions. Actually, first of all, I'm going to talk about Week 8 for a little bit. So I went 8-5, so not too bad, but not, great. But, yeah, I got 8 right and 5 wrong, so that puts my overall this season to 62 and 57. I've gotten 62 right and 57 wrong, so I still have more right than wrong. But most of the people that I've seen doing predictions have, around 75 right, and I only have 62, so gotta step it up this week if I want to try to get it as good as some of the other YouTubers that have been doing NFL predictions. But, yeah, like I said, and you guys can also see in the description, I have 62 correct and 57 wrong. So we're going to jump into my Week 9 predictions. Now, the Thursday game from a few days ago, the Bills and the Jets, as a Bills fan, it really hurt to watch that game. I stayed up till midnight just to watch them lose, and then had to wake up at 6 for school the next day. But anyways, yeah, so the Jets did beat the Bills 34-21, and kind of sucked for the Bills because I really thought they were going to win it. And by the way, since obviously I didn't make my prediction video in time for that game, I would have picked the Bills. So I'm 0-1 to start off the week. But yeah, hold on one second actually. But yeah, I'm 1-0. I mean, not 1-0, 0-1 to start the week because obviously, like I said, I would have picked the Bills, and it really sucks to watch them lose. Like I said, I really thought they had it. But just one thing that I definitely can say is next weekend when they play the Saints, look for them to bounce back. And sorry about that. That was just an ad. But anyways, yeah, definitely look for the Bills next week to bounce back against the Saints, because obviously I know they play them because that's my favorite team. But I actually don't know who the Jets play next week. I'm not 100% sure. But hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, here's the rest of the predictions. So, anyways, yeah, 0-1 to start the week. So here's the rest of the predictions. So we have the Buccaneers at the Saints. I believe the Buccaneers are 2-5 and the Saints are 5-2. I think this one's pretty obvious. I mean, the Saints are at home as well. So, yeah, I think the Saints are going to win over the Buccaneers. Now we have the Falcons and the Panthers. This game should be pretty close. But I think I'm going to actually have to go with the Falcons on the road. I just think the Panthers are having too many struggles at the moment, and I'm going to pick the Falcons to beat the Panthers on the road. That should be a close one, another division rivalry game, just like the first two were. But I'm picking the Falcons to win it on the road against the Panthers. This game should be interesting. We have the Rams at the Giants. The Giants only have one win. They're coming off a bye week. I think this game could go either way, really. Although the Giants have one win and the Rams are 5-2 maybe, 5-3 maybe. I don't know, but I know they're not 6-2, or at least I don't think they are. But the Rams have been having a pretty good season, and I really am looking for the Giants to bounce back this week. If they want to make the playoffs, I think they have to go undefeated the rest of the year. They're 1-6, and they would probably have to win the next 9 if they want to go 10-6 and make the playoffs. Because if they even lose one, 9-7, I don't think is going to get them in. So the Giants, they really have to win this weekend if they want to keep their season alive. It's funny that we're saying that only in Week 9, but it's true. They really have to win every week. But I don't think it's going to happen, and I'm going to have to pick the Rams on the road to beat the Giants. It should be a good game, though, like I said, but I'm picking the Rams. The Ravens at the Titans. This should be another good game. I believe it is the 4-4 Ravens at the 4-3 Titans, maybe. I know the Ravens are 4-4, but I don't know what the Titans are. But anyways, I'm going to pick the Ravens to win. I mean, they just blew out the Miami Dolphins last Thursday, 40-0, and I just think it's going to carry over into Week 9, and I'm going to pick the Ravens to beat the Titans on the road in Tennessee. Now we have the Bengals at the Jaguars. I believe the records are the Bengals are 3-4, I think. I'm trying to remember now. I know the Bengals are 3-4, but the Jaguars I think are 4-3. So you have the 3-4 Bengals at the 4-3 Jaguars. I can't remember who the Jaguars played last week. I think they're both coming off of wins. I know the Bengals beat the Colts, but I can't remember who the Jaguars played. Maybe they're coming off a bye. They might be. I'm not sure. But this is definitely going to be a really good game. But I think the Jaguars are going to win. I think this game really does come down to home field advantage, and the Jaguars are at home. So I think they're going to be able to do it and beat the Cincinnati Bengals in Jacksonville. I think their offense has been really explosive this year. So have the Bengals, but I mean they barely beat the Colts last week, and the Colts are 2-5, 2-6. So yeah, I'm picking the Jaguars to win at home against the Bengals. Like I said, their offense has just been amazing this year, and I think they're going to beat the Bengals this week. The Broncos at the Eagles. This game is honestly a no-brainer. The Eagles 7-1, best record in the league. The Broncos, I'm not exactly sure on their record, maybe 3-4, but they've been really struggling at the quarterback position, and I'm actually not even sure who's starting. I think maybe Brock Osweiler's starting for the Broncos today. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have to pick the Eagles to beat the Broncos. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer here. They got Jay Ajayi, by the way. If you guys saw all those trades that happened, too, this week, the Eagles got Jay Ajayi, the Bills got Kelvin Benjamin, the Jaguars got Marcel Darius, the 49ers got Jimmy Garoppolo. Many trades happened this week. And, yeah, the Eagles got Jay Ajayi, and I think he's really going to help them, and they're going to beat the Broncos and advance to 8-1. The Colts at the Texans. It really does suck for the Texans that they lost Deshaun Watson. That's another huge news flash right now that Deshaun Watson tore his ACL in practice and is out for the season, along with many other quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers and... Okay, I actually think that might be it. I don't know why I said a lot of other quarterbacks, but like Aaron Rodgers, who's out for the season. And I believe the Texans just signed, I think it's Matt McGloin from Philly. So they have Matt McGloin and Tom Savage. I'm not sure who's starting, but either way, the Colts just have not looked good this year. I think this definitely helps them out, but still with the absence of Andrew Luck, I don't think they're going to be able to do much against Houston. And I'm going to pick the Texans to win it, no matter who is starting, Matt McGloin or Tom Savage. It's probably going to be Tom Savage, I would assume, but I really don't know. But I'm going to pick the Texans to beat the Colts. The Redskins at the Seahawks. This should be a really good game. The Redskins are coming off that tough loss to the Cowboys, and the Seahawks are coming off that incredible win against the Texans. That really was a back-and-forth game all game long, and the Seahawks ended up pulling it out in the end with like 14 seconds left or something like that. But I think it's going to carry over into this week, and I think they will beat the Redskins at home in Seattle to beat the Redskins. The Cardinals at the 49ers. You guys might be shocked about who I'm picking here, but I'm actually going to pick the 49ers to beat the Cardinals this week. I think they will get their first win. The Cardinals, they're not terrible. I think they're 3-4. So record-wise, they're not terrible, but their wins are against like really bad teams, and they barely won it as well. So I just think that the 49ers are really going to win this week. I mean, I think out of their 8 losses, like 5 or 6 of them are by like 3 points or less. I know there's also a couple of teams that have got blown out by, like I think the Cowboys. And maybe the Chiefs? No. Another team really beat them badly, but they've had a lot of close losses, and I think they're going to beat the Cardinals today in San Francisco. The Chiefs and the Cowboys. This game is going to be a really good game, I think. And as a Bills fan, I want every AFC team to lose as a Bills fan if the Bills want to make the playoffs. Every AFC team just has to lose whenever they can. So obviously I want the Cowboys to win this, although I'm not huge on the Cowboys. I really don't like them, but if it's to help my team, then I'm all for it. But yeah, I don't know who I really think is going to win, but obviously, like I said, who I want to win is the Cowboys, because like I just said, I want the Bills to make the playoffs this year, and Chiefs got to lose. It would help the Bills if the Chiefs lose, because they're in the AFC, although they're leading their division and they don't really have any close competition. I think the next back is, I think the LA Chargers and the Broncos are 3-4, and the Raiders are 3-5. So they have the division pretty locked up, but it would help the Bills. So anyways, I do think the Chiefs are going to win it, though, so I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the Cowboys today in Dallas. Should be a close one, though, like I said, but I think the Chiefs are going to win it, especially after that huge win against the Denver Broncos last week. The Raiders and the Dolphins, both teams coming off of tough losses. The Raiders are 3-5, the Dolphins are 4-3. I'm going to pick the Raiders to win against the Dolphins in Miami. I believe the Dolphins are still without Jay Cutler. I'm not sure, though, but I'm pretty sure they are. I think Matt Moore is starting for them now. But, yeah, this should be an interesting game. It's tonight at 8:30. But I am picking the Raiders on the road. Yeah, I am going to go with the Raiders. I was about to change it, but, yeah, I think the Raiders are going to get it. I really think they're going to bounce back off that 34-14 loss against Buffalo. And then the Dolphins, they lost 40-0 against the Ravens. You can't bounce back from that in 1 week. Like, come on. And plus, the Raiders are a good team regularly. The Dolphins made the playoffs last year too, but obviously in the last couple of years, I don't know why I just clicked on that, but the Raiders have looked better than the Dolphins, and I'm picking the Raiders in Miami. Final game of the week, Lions and Packers, a division rivalry. I believe the Lions are 3-4 and the Packers are 4-3. Lions coming off a loss last week to Pittsburgh, which also was a night game. I believe it was Sunday night, though. But I think that's going to carry over into this weekend. I think the Packers are going to win it at home against the Lions. Although they're without Aaron Rodgers, I think Brett Hundley is going to step it up, and the Packers are going to beat the Lions. So let's go through my predictions one last time. The Bills over the Jets. The Saints over the Buccaneers. The Falcons over the Panthers. The Rams over the Giants. the Ravens over the Titans, the Jaguars over the Bengals, the Eagles over the Broncos, the Texans over the Colts, the Seahawks over the Redskins, the 49ers over the Cardinals, the Chiefs over the Cowboys, the Raiders over the Dolphins, and the Green Bay Packers over the Detroit Lions. So there's my final predictions for the week. Hopefully I can do good this week. Like I said, my record coming into this week is 62-57. So maybe if I can get 8 right, I can finally get over 70 wins. So let's hope for that. And it's going to be another fun day, fun weekend of football, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, give this a thumbs up. I know it's late, and I'm going to really start to try to upload these in the middle of the week like most other people that do NFL predictions do. But I'm going to start that probably this week. So I mean, I know I say that like every episode, but it's true. I really do try, but I've been busy with school a lot lately, so I really will try to get my predictions up in the middle of the week this week. But, that's about it. I guess that's all I have to say. So if you guys want to leave your predictions in the comments below, go right ahead. And that's about it. So if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed and you have not already subscribed, make sure you do so. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.